Hello everyone, this is Nicole from Altenew. Thank you so much for joining me. In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble the flower petal layering images together using the Craft a Flower Buttercup layering die set. It features lovely flower petals in multiple layers as well as some single leaves and a sentiment set as well. So I'm going to leave those single leaves and the sentiment set and focus on the petals, and I'll walk you through how to layer them. This is the order of the layers that go on top of each other in two different groups, so you can take a look at them closely or take a screenshot. I'll be using the Summer Afternoon and also a Green Meadows gradient cardstock set to assemble these together. So I went ahead and cut all the layers using the colors, and I'm going to use our 2-in-1 precision glue pin to go ahead and assemble each layers together. I'm going to make sure my glue tip is clean and shake that up nicely before using it. We'll start with the biggest bloom first. I'm going to use the solid layer, which is cut at the darkest color, and then I'm going to use the lightest color on the first layer that has a mostly full image with some partial cutouts on the left bottom side. You're just going to line that up nicely using the full outline of the flower. For the second layer, I'm going to use the glue pen again, and this is cut with the second color from the Summer Afternoon gradient cardstock set. So I'm going to make sure I add just even a little bit of glue on each tiny pieces of the die cut area. I'm going to line that up nicely towards the left of the petal and then the bottom of the petal, and you can move them around to make sure they fit nicely. This layer actually has two different small parts that cuts out separately from the big die cut piece, so make sure you don't lose them. I'm going to adhere one of the two small pieces that cut out separately and add them towards the right side of the flower. For the other piece, I'll be using the glue again and then adhere it towards the right top corner of the flower. These individual pieces fit nicely on each group, so you just need to make sure you line them up nicely and then push it down to adhere it. When using a glue pen, it's a little easier to move it around until you have a spot where you want them to go exactly. Once you like it, push it down and then let it dry up. And then this layer also has one separate piece. It's actually a separate die as well, and it is just adding one more dimension on the bottom center portion of the petal. So you're gonna do that first before you add the center portion of the flower, which I cut in green cardstock, and that's going to nestle right onto the center portion, and you can flush it onto the bottom layer that we just adhered, and that just nestles in nicely. Then we'll go ahead and work on the small bloom layers. These are very simple. The solid, which is cut in a darker shade, is going to be the bottom layer, and then the lightest shade is cut with the first partial image, and then the stem part also goes on to the right part of the bloom. And there you have it. This is how you assemble the layers using the Craft a Flower Buttercup layering die set, and this is very simple but very fun things to do. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let us know by emailing us at support@altenew.com. Thank you so much for watching.